What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 61. And today we're returning for one of the biggest episodes of this series as we face Valencia back-to-back in the Europa League semi-final. Before we get to the games though, Sharon Norwich has been getting on camera, and I hate to say it, but it's happened again. And you know the worst part about all this? I saw it coming. I talked about it very recently. We've had the same problem throughout the course of the series. We just don't finish season strong. And it looks as though we're going to do it once again. In the last episode, of course, you saw our 4-2 win against Lyon away in France and then the 2-1 victory against Spurs to send us through to our first ever FA Cup final. And following that, 3 games in a run off camera, 1 point from 9 and no wins picked up. Yep. So we started off with a 1-1 draw against Spurs. Of course, just beat them on the weekend, and 2 days later could only muster up a draw at Carrow Road. Ryan Brewster gave us the lead, but in the second half, right after the restart, Rodrigo made it 1-1. And while Spurs did go down to 10 men, we couldn't find a late winner. Following that, though, a loss away at Selhurst Park by 3-0 in one of the worst defeats of this season. Such an unlucky game, though. I mean, seriously, we had some great chances, two or three clear-cut ones, I believe. Had a disallowed goal right towards the end of the game through Ida as well. I think the scoreline was really harsh on us, but Immobile scored a brace, one nice goal in the first half, then from the spot, and then Maximilian Meyer scored the misery compiler, if you will, in stoppage time as Crystal Palace got the win there to keep their hopes of finishing in 4th place alive. And after that, you think to yourself, 1-1 draw against Spurs, not a terrible result. Crystal Palace, one of the in-form teams this year. I guess you could sort of make a case for those 2 games not going our way, but in the final game off camera, we go to Bramwell Lane on Monday night. I'm thinking, come on, let's get it sorted. Let's get back in the top 4. What happens? We lose by 2-1. Dear oh dear. At least Mousset makes it 1-0 4 minutes in. Straight from kickoff, we did find an equaliser through Samuel Madu, but late on in the game, I mean, if there was ever a goal that summed up my luck in this series, it was this. Set piece conceded, tick. Corner goal, tick. Own goal, tick. I mean, honestly, corner whipped into the middle, and the attempt on goal was getting cleared off the line. But as it was getting cleared off the line, it hits Curtis Jones just standing there, and the ball trickles in to the back of the net. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Just did not get the luck once again. As Sheffield United claim a big win, they're going to stay up now, no doubt about it. But for us, no wins in our last 4 Premier League games. 2 points picked up from 12. And that's why, as you can see, we've dropped out of the top 4. We're not even in 5th now. Crystal Palace are ahead of us on goal difference after one of the best forms in the division. And we're behind Chelsea by 3 points. And they've got the better goal difference record as well. Sing it with me, guys. Sing it with me. It's happened again. It's happened again. Norwich City. It's happened again.
Oh, look at him choke!
And once again, I predicted it. I saw it happening before it happened. Back in Season 4, 2 wins in our final 12 games. Back in Season 5... well, not great either, terrible record, especially in the month of May there. So, awful. But we've got this familiar problem in this series of tanking towards the end of the season and throwing things away. And we're going to do it once again. I'm so fucked off, man. I really thought this was going to be the year we qualify with the Champions League. But unless we can beat Valencia in the Europa League semis and then win the final against one of Spurs or Marseille, we're not going to qualify, because again in the Premier League now it's Chelsea's destiny is firmly in their own hands now. Win the final 3 and it's theirs, and in fact they can afford a loss in their final 3 games. They have got some tough fixtures, Liverpool away at Anfield and Arsenal away on the final day too, but they can afford a loss due to the goal difference swing. They can afford a loss because we wouldn't be able to overtake them on a head-to-head record. Throwing it away once again. Can't believe it. Anyway, first game of the 2 today. I'm going to play the West Brom game kind of off camera and just show you the highlights for it. We are against Valencia here in the Europa League semis on the back of some really poor form. I might actually do a sneaky little team meeting. There isn't a suitable reason. Mate, we've won none in our last 4 league games. But maybe because I left it too late. But this will be our team for the game. Now, as you can see right now in the injury report, Tellez is still down. He's got 2 weeks left on his twisted ankle. Abby got an injury in the Crystal Palace Spider game. Another twisted ankle, so we won't see him again until, well, perhaps even the rest of the season, thinking about it, depending on his match sharpness. And Curtis Jones, as you know, is suspended for the first leg today. This is our team. We're going back to our 4-1-4 4-4-1 gegenpress for the match, and this is our lineup. Sangrandi in goal, back for standard Bria, Pavlovic, Godfrey and Aarons, with Provenzano, Mount and Bamba through the middle of the park. Jokic and Dembele are on the wings, and Brewster is up top. On the bench, you've got Farines, Basia, Madu, Longstaff, Madison, Firmino, and Adam Ida as well. First game, it's Valencia. Come on, you Canaries. Please get a solid first leg result. I think the thing that annoys me most about this is that we just haven't learned our lesson, you know? You'd think by now we would have learned, but instead, we just can't hold our discipline towards the end of the season. I'm going to say to the boys here, passionately, I fully expect you to end our poor form here and win this match, and that's done fuck all. Oh, the players have lost faith in me. The players have lost faith in me, man. Happens almost every single season. We're doing well for a large stretch of the season, and then towards the end of the campaign, the players give up on me. I'm exposed as the tactical fraud that I am, and we choke away something in the Premier League. Free kick for Norwich though, and Herman Bamba is going to take it. Oh! No, how is that being saved? What a double save. Brewster was offside anyway, but Jesus, what a stop. If there's one man that can drag us to the Champions League single-handedly, it's Herman Bamba. If there's one man that can do it, it's our number 5. But if Valencia score an away goal tonight, we're in trouble. However, we have made a brighter start. Jokic down the left. The Serbian, he's got the pace. Oh, what a brilliant save again. Just going to be one of those games where the opposition goalkeeper turns into prime Iker Casillas, Manuel Neuer, Lev Yashin, Peter Bonetti rolled into one, and we just can't beat him. It's all Norwich in the early stages. Encouraging signs. If we keep a clean sheet and draw the game 0-0, I won't be too disappointed, but I want a goal tonight. Dembele. Yes! Come on! Some of you guys have been asking me what's been going on with Karamoko Dembele. Why don't you play him much these days? Well, as I said in a recent episode, it's just because in a lot of our games, we play the tiki-taka style of play, and it's a narrow system. There are no wingers, so we can't really use Dembele. He's not suited to playing centrally. But in this system, he always starts on the right as our inside forward. That is his best role. It's really the only role he can do. And he does come up big occasionally, and he's been a regular starter in all of our Europa League games. Norwich in front, Pavlovic with the assist as well. What a ball by Bamba, but Brewster can't control it. Pavlovic has been amazing this year. Any other season, and he's our signing of the season, Pavlovic. But because Bamba's been so good, he won't win it. But he's been really good for us, and I won't forget it. As Brewster beats one, and comes inside. Yes! I know what Rian wants. It's not the golden boot. It's not Champions League football. He wants the nickname, doesn't he? He wants the nickname back. He's come good on some big occasions this season. And there's another huge one. 2-0 Norwich City. No wins in our last 4 Premier League games. I'll say it now. If we're to qualify for the Champions League, we've got to win this. Fuck the West Brom game on the weekend, man. Fuck that game. I'm going to feel the weekend side for it. I'm going to say Chelsea, you take 4th. Crystal Palace, you go for it if you want as well. But you guys can go for that 4th spot. I don't care. I don't care. I say to the boys, don't get complacent. Things can turn around very quickly in football. Keep focused. Don't concede an away goal, boys. Come on. Fuck 4th place. That can be Chelsea's or Palace. We've got to win this. No. What did I just say? Minute and a half into the second half, Valencia back in it. It's a nice ball through to find Hakimi there as Sanabria got sucked in a little bit. And it's a great finish past Sangrande. He was like a bloody statue. He didn't even bother moving. Didn't move a muscle. But either way, Valencia get the goal. That's the away goal we didn't want to see tonight. And that could change the whole complexion of the tie. Because if they score at Mestalla, we'll need to score as well. And oh God, no! Provenzano wins it back. Godfrey to Aarons. Come on, we need cool heads out there as Max crossfields to Jokic, nods it on for himself, and finds Mount on the edge of the area. We haven't seen Mount have a breakout game in a long time this season, have we? As Provenzano finds Bambury, slides in Aarons. Oh, penalty. Brian, you've missed 2 of your last 3 penalties, but I'm calling it now. Bottom right. Well, bottom left. I mean, it's the goalkeeper's right. That's what I meant to say, really. He's saying, give me the nickname. Give me the nickname back. Goalkeeper guessed correctly but can't keep it out. 3-1. I'm still wary of that away goal though. That could prove to be huge. You know, think about it. In the round of 16 against Sevilla, we went through on away goals. So we know how crucial they can be. If Valencia get another, again, the whole tie could change. Shalov. Tackle by Mason Mount. Well done. As Jokic plays it back to Sanabria and will build from the back. So impressed with our performance tonight though. 2 clear-cut chances. 3 goals on the night as well. If we get another goal and make it 4-1, surely, this tie will be ours. As Bam plays a great ball, it's cut out, but Jokic wins it back. And the Serbian... Oh, it's another brilliant save. Without that goalkeeper, we're 4 or 5-1 up tonight. Oh man. I'm really nervous right now, because even at 3-1, I still don't feel completely convinced. Because again, it's that away goal, and if Valencia get another one, 2 away goals to take back home to the Mestalla, and only trailing by 1 on aggregate, thank you, Zangarandi, then, I mean, I'll be honest here, even if we'll be leading the tie, I'll still fancy Valencia as favourites. Bamba's had a surprisingly disappointing game tonight, probably because he's playing, you know, further back, but I'm going to take off, in fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave things as they are, because I'm going to feel the weakened side against West Brom. I'm gonna keep my starters out there, see if we can find a 4th goal. I'm gonna play a backup side against West Brom because there's no way we're finishing 4th now. But if we get a 4th tonight, that'll be huge. Provenzano back to Sanabria. We've got 4 minutes to find one. It's your Sanabria. Get it on the deck. Get it on the deck. There we go. Back to Pavlovic. Just need to keep a cool head now. And considering our end of the season, that's not something we're known for, really, as Herman picks it up in the centre circle and offloads to Karamoka Dembele. Down the right-hand side, beats one, and keeps going, and crosses. This tie should be over. 3 clear-cut chances, 12 shots on target. The fact we've only scored 3 goals is a disappointment. We should be 5-6-1 up tonight. This tie should be in the books, and Norwich should be in the final. However, it is a return to winning ways after none in our last 3 in all competitions. It was a really good performance, and we are 90 minutes away from a place in the Europa League final. But I still feel very nervous. I'm very pleased with the result and your performance. Everyone's extremely delighted for it. And, again, 90 minutes away. Spurs have won their semi-final first leg by a goal to 0, but Marseille, of course, won Ligue 1 last season, so don't think that tie is done yet. But... there we go, Brewster, banging a brace, coming up big. You know he wants that nickname back. I'll tell you what, Rian, if you can win us the Europa League, you'll get it. So yeah, I'm going to field a weakened side against West Brom. I mean, there's just no point now, is there? There's very little point. Because again, I know that Chelsea have got Liverpool and Arsenal as 2 of their final 3 games away from home. But problem sign deserves nearly called up. I can't see them slipping up 2 times in those final 3, because again, that's what it's going to have to be. Due to the goal difference swing, it's going to have to be 2 slip-ups in 3, otherwise they'll at least hold on goal difference. And don't forget, Crystal Palace are also ahead of us on goal difference right now. They've got Arsenal away. I think they'll lose that one, but I think they'll beat Bournemouth and Aston Villa. So yeah, Chelsea have got the best chance, no doubt about it. If they win just 2 of their final 3, 4th is theirs. And just before we do get to the West Brom game, which again I'm going to play off camera, which is tomorrow afternoon, we do have Chelsea and Crystal Palace playing their games today as the 3 PM kickoffs on Saturday. They're away at the Emirates and Anfield, and you expect Arsenal and Liverpool to win both of those games there, especially with the Gunners going for the title right now. But we'll process through together, and hopefully we will see wins for Liverpool and Arsenal coming here on the Saturday. Please, guys, please beat Crystal Palace and Chelsea. At least give us a sniff of a chance in the final games in the Premier League. Well, Liverpool have taken points off Chelsea's 1-1 draw, and Arsenal have beaten Crystal Palace. So now I might regret fielding a weakened side for tomorrow's game against West Brom. We do see points taken off the boys. Chelsea, though, do get the point. And again, the significance of that is that even if we win our game in hand tomorrow, we'll still be behind them by a point, and destiny will still be in their hands. So, yeah, we kind of needed Chelsea to lose the game, but at least they did slip up a little bit. I still don't think it'll be enough, though. Arsenal now cutting the gap on the Red Devils to a point at the top of the table as well. For those of you that are curious as to who's going to win the title, can Arsenal three-peat this year? By the way, you might have noticed in the Premier League, Barnsley have avoided the unwanted record. As you know, I've said it a few times this season, Derby County hold the record in the Premier League for lowest points in a single season with 11. Barnsley have picked up their 12th now, and therefore they are not going to finish with a new record. So 12 for Barnsley, and I'll never forget the one win all season long against Arsenal. Absolutely crazy. Should I do this game on camera? Shall I include this one actually? I was thinking I'll just play it and I'll just show you what happened before the Valencia game. And I think actually, to be fair, do you know what? Because it's so crucial in the season right now, it's our third final game. I think I'm gonna play it on camera actually. I think I'm gonna play it on camera. So West Ham have just beaten Spurs there in the earlier kickoff. Not that the result really impacts us, but of course, as we know, we might meet Spurs in the Europa League final if we both get through. So worth considering their form. But I'm going to play this game on camera, actually. I'm going to play this game on camera. West Brom right now, as you can see, 8 points off the drop zone. If they're going to stay up, they need to win all 3 of their final games. So they'll be going for it tonight. But with my lineup and Curtis Jones playing deep line playmaker, I could just imagine you guys watching this video right now on your laptop or your computer and just putting your hands in your head like, oh god, not again. But this will be our team for the game then, as we go back to our tiki-taka style of play. But again, even though we could still mathematically catch Chelsea and Palace, I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm putting all my eggs in one basket and going for that Europa League. So this is our team. Farines is in goal. It's back for Warburton, Akuaku, Hudiga, Basia and Madu as well. Jones, O'Connor and Longstaff in the middle. High energy midfield, that with Maddison further forward. And Firmino and Ida as our strike partnership today. On the bench, Jangrandi, Pavlovic, Aarons, Saidi, Rose, Dembele and Brewster as well. Incredibly weak lineup. I'm going for the Europa League. Premier League, I don't think we've got a chance, but you never know. Come on, you Canaries. From West Brom last season, they had an outside shot of finishing in a European place. But this season, they're actually on the verge of relegation, and they will be relegated today if we beat them. How crazy things change. But anyway, 18 minutes in, still tied at 0-0. I think they need to win West Brom, and as things stand, they're going for it. They've had the attempts, they've had more of the ball, and they've got the first highlight as well, which almost resulted in a goal. Matt Miaz gets the corner over, still 0-0. We're guaranteed to finish in Europa League place. We can't finish any lower than 6th, I believe. And that will give us Europa League football, by the way, because obviously, as you know, Manchester United won the Carabao Cup final, and the FA Cup final is going to be competed by us and Liverpool, who right now are in 3rd place. So, you know, Europa League is guaranteed as... What? What the What? Oh my god. I mean, really? I mean, seriously? Look, I don't want to see the goal again. I just saw it the first time and it was fucking infuriating. I don't want to see it again. What? You know what I said? Crosses and set pieces are impossible to defend in this year's Football Manager. That is what I mean. That is what I mean. That's the second own goal we conceded from a corner in 2 Premier League games. Just ridiculous. Penalty for the Canaries right before the break. And Ida does make it 1-1. Seriously though. Oh, Barnsley are in front away at Goodison Park as well. Go on, Barnsley. But Ida gets the goal. He's 11th for the season, and it's 1-1. But unless we can find a winning goal in the second half, it's not going to matter. The 4th place is gone. Well, it is going to be 5 games without a win now for Norwich City in the Premier League. But, like I said, don't really care. It's over anyway. We're not going to make 4th place. We knew that. Even after Chelsea slipping up, I still don't think we'd make it. So, fair enough. Don't really care. I'll say you're unlucky tonight. Not really bothered. We're not going to make it. It's all about the Europa League. Go on, Barnsley, though. Beating Everton for their 2nd win of the season. How crazy is that? I mean, they're relegated, and West Brom had to win as well. West Brom, I mean, that result did neither of us a favour. Nobody wanted the point, and we both got it. Do you know what? I think I made the right decision there. I know that a win would have cut the gap to a point, but again, with Chelsea, destiny's in their own hands, and I still expect them to win their final 2 games. So, yeah, I'm not worried about a slip up there, because again, it's just vassalage in my scouting report. It's highly unlikely we'll leapfrog them now. I mean, we've got to beat Leicester and Manchester City in our final 2 games. Leicester away, never an easy place to go. And Man City, whilst they've had a poor season by their standards, you know, I can't see us winning both of those games. And I can't see Chelsea slipping up in both of their final games either. So I think I made the right call. We'll find out now. We'll find out tonight on Thursday. Now I can do a team meeting. I'm really keen to ensure that our heads don't drop. Things haven't been going our way, but we've got the ability in the squad to change our fortunes. Yes, boys. Yes, boys. Come on, this is it. That's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Come on, get the morale up for Thursday night. Let's beat them in Spain and get through to the final. So this is it then, third and final game of today's episode, and it is perhaps the biggest game of the series when you think about it, as we're away at the Mestalla to take on Valencia in the second leg of the Europa League semi, holding a 3-1 lead, but again, due to that away goal they scored, I'm still feeling quite anxious. Spurs are away in the south of France against Marseille in their second leg. If they keep a clean sheet, they're going through to the final. So come on, Norwich City, will my decision to rest the starters on the weekend pay off or backfire? What do you guys think? I think you know. Anyway, this is our team for the game, going back to the 4-1-4-1 Gegenpress, and this is our lineup. They're all fit. They're all fighting fit. Come on, Norwich. Zangrandi's in goal. It's about for Sanabria, Pavlovic, Godfrey and Arias with Provenzano and Mount and Bamba through the middle. On the wings, Dembele on the right after he scored in the first leg, but Curtis Jones, who was suspended for the first leg, is going to play on the left, just because Jokic of late hasn't played so well. So Jones is one of your final games for the club. Go on, mate. Bit of magic like you showed us in the south of France. And up top, Ryan Brewster. On the bench, Farines, Basia, Madou, Longstaff, Madison, Jokic and Ida as well. Third and final game. We're at the Mestalla. It's the second leg. Come on, Norwich City. I can just see Valencia getting a very early goal tonight. And we will just crumble if that happens. I'll crumble myself. I'll wet myself on the sidelines. Oh, shit. Anyway, pre-match team talk, and I'm going to say to the boys passionately, you deserve to be in the final, and I expect you to make it happen. Oh, come on. How does that not motivate you? You deserve to be in the final. Oh, do I? I'm not too sure. That's more like it. That's more like it. I've got faith in you. I've got faith in you, Norwich. Come on, lads. I believe in you. And when in doubt, just give it to Bamba. Corner, Valencia. Fucking hell. Get creative. My go-to shout on the sidelines. Come on. 21 minutes in. We've got to score at least one away goal tonight. Valencia will get another. Valencia will get another. No doubt about it. So we need at least one tonight as Sanabria gets the ball on the deck and finds Herman Bamba with a lovely ball to Curtis. Down the left. Bamba. Provenzano. Where's he going? Back to Mount. And now Dembele. And Bamba's got a man out wide in Max, and he's found him as well. Ryan, I tell you this now, mate. You get us to the final and you win it for us, and I'm giving you the nickname back. Needed it. Needed it. Bamba with a lovely ball out wide to Max. Whips it into the middle, and Ryan Brewster for his 27th of the year. 22 have been scored through penalties, but no, seriously though, great cross, and Brewster would finish. Why are we seeing another replay? Oh, he's definitely onside, no doubt about it. Let's skip that, and there we go. Come on, half time. Marseille have come from behind to lead there in the south of France. They're now 2-1 up over 2 legs. Whereas for us, Valencia need to score 2 more times in the second half to force extra time. Otherwise, we're going through. And again, the ball's in our court, really. Because we can play this one of 2 ways. We can either sit back, defend, and try and see out the tie as it is. Or get a second away goal, and it's over. Because there's no way Valencia will be able to score 4 goals on the night in the second half. I'm going to say to the boys here, calmly, keep it calm. Keep it calm. The first half means nothing if we don't keep it going in the second half. Don't let your focus waver whatsoever. That's what I want to see. They're motivated, they're focused. We're 45 minutes away from the Europa League final. Oh no. Come on, please. Come on. Yes, Curtis Jones. Oh no. Please don't give him an early goal in this second half, because then I'll start to worry. Fuck, we just can't defend crosses to save our grandmother's lives. Well, you know, we're still going through as things stand, but we have to see out the game now. We got half an hour to go, and again, this scoreline still puts us through over 2 legs. Max, down the right-hand side, with a chance to kill this tie tonight. Herman Bamba. Oh, just wide. Oh, no, please, no. It's okay, it's alright, calm it down. Right, Curtis Jones has played poorly. Let's bring on Jokic or Madison. Madison, I think. You need some experience, really, don't you? James on that left-hand side. 18 minutes, come on. Destiny's still firmly in our own hands here, because again, even if Valencia force extra time, we just need 1 goal. That's all we need tonight, 1 more goal, but the problem is we're conceding so many set pieces. They are impossible to defend in Football Manager. Absolutely impossible. 3-1. We're heading to extra time. And not the best angle to show that there, but I'm pretty sure he's onside. Choking again. Well, Spurs have made it through, but the question is, are we going to join them? The one thing I really don't want is a penalty fucking shootout. Karamoko's been poor out there. I'm thinking what I might do for the second half is leave the system as it is, but play Herman Bamba as an inside forward on the right. He's got no understanding of that role at all. When you look at his stats, you know, he's got a decent amount of pace. He's got good dribbling, good technique. He can shoot, as you know. He's got the flair. And he is a left-footed player, but he's just not really suited to that role. We've got no one else that can play on that right-hand side as an inside forward. That's the problem. It's time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got left. We deserve to win this match. Let's go and do it. Let's go and do it. I feel so defeatist, but come on. Come on. Valencia get a goal, it's over. If Valencia get a goal, it is over. Karamoka, get your skates on, son. Oh, they're going to score from a cross, aren't they? They're going to score from a cross. Kill me. Absolutely impossible to defend in this year's FM. I mean, Guy just glided around 2 yellow and green shirts as if they weren't even there. Come on. Oh, fuck. Come on. Get an away goal, lads. That's all we need. We just need one more goal. Oh, come on. Dan Grandy makes the save. One goal. It's just crosses. It's just crosses. We literally just can't defend them as Madu plays a 1-2 with a Valencia player and sends it long and Rian's onto it. Down the right-hand side. 12.5 minutes as Brewster beats Herrera. Just can't see it happening. Might as well just whack Madu and Santa Brewer a bit further forward now, to be honest. I mean, concede another goal and it's over anyway. But, yeah. It's over. It's over. I can't believe it. It's happened again. It's happened again. Norwich City. It's happened again. I don't know what to say. I literally don't know what to say. 3-1 up in the first leg. And we lose the second leg 4-1. And every goal was a cross. It's just the same problem. It's just the same problem season after season. You know? Poor end of season runs and conceding from crosses. Like, it doesn't matter what team we've got. It doesn't matter what system we use. It's the same problem year after year. So yeah, we got Leicester and Man City in our final 2 Premier League games. I'll play them in the penultimate episode of Season 7, and we'll come back for the season finale, which will be that FA Cup final against Liverpool. There's no doubt about it now. We're going back into the Europa League. We can't finish any lower than 6th. But we can still redeem ourselves if we win our first trophy of the season against Liverpool at Wembley, and we still have the outside shot of 4th place. It might feel like it, but the season is not over yet. I mean, it might as well bloody be, but the season's not over yet. So thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Much love, and I'll see you for the penultimate episode of Season 7. The final 2 Premier League games very soon. Where's my gun?